Ethan and Sophia discovered an old emergency radio tucked behind dusty boxes in the community center. Its silver antenna gleamed in the afternoon sunlight streaming through the window. Whiskers, the wise orange tabby cat, purred softly as he watched them examine the curious device. Sophia turned the dial carefully with her small fingers. Static crackled loudly from the speaker, making both children giggle. "Hello, hello," she called politely into the microphone, but only fuzzy noise answered back, and Whisker's ears twitched at the scratchy sounds. Ethan took his turn, speaking clearly into the microphone. "This is Ethan calling. Can anyone hear me?" The static continued its noisy dance, refusing to clear. He frowned slightly, wondering why the radio wouldn't work properly for them. Whiskers padded closer and began purring in a steady rhythm that seemed to match the radio's frequency. His golden eyes sparkled knowingly as he looked from the children to the radio and back again. The cat seemed to understand something special about this magical device. Sophia looked at the radio thoughtfully, then spoke more quietly. "I'm actually scared of thunderstorms," she admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. Suddenly, the static began to fade, and a warm golden glow appeared around the antenna. Whiskers purred even louder. As Sophia's honest words filled the air, the radio's static cleared completely. A gentle humming sound replaced the noise, and the antenna sparkled with tiny points of light. "Did you see that?" Sophia gasped, her eyes wide with wonder and excitement. Encouraged by what happened, Ethan leaned toward the microphone. "I get scared sometimes too," he said gently, "especially when I'm alone in the dark." The radio's glow grew brighter, and beautiful chimes began to play softly through the speaker. The children realized something amazing was happening. When they spoke from their hearts, the radio worked perfectly. The static disappeared, replaced by the most beautiful music they had ever heard. Whiskers rubbed against their legs, purring his approval. Sophia tried speaking politely again. "Good afternoon, how are you today?" The static returned immediately, crackling loudly. But when she said, "I love spending time with my best friend Ethan," the radio sang with crystal-clear tones once more. Ethan experimented too. "I like your hat," he said formally, and static filled the air. Then he smiled and said, "Sophia, you make me feel brave when we're together." The radio chimed like silver bells, and golden sparkles danced around them. The friends took turns sharing their real thoughts. Sophia admitted she sometimes felt shy around new people. Ethan confessed he worried about making mistakes. With each honest word, the radio's music grew more beautiful, filling the room with warmth. When both children spoke together about how much their friendship meant to them, something magical happened. The radio's antenna blazed with golden light, and the most perfect, clear signal they had ever heard filled the room. Whiskers purred so loudly he almost sounded like he was laughing. "I think the radio only works when we're being ourselves," Sophia said thoughtfully. Ethan nodded, his eyes bright with understanding. "Real friends like us just the way we are, even when we're scared or worried." The radio hummed softly in agreement. As the afternoon sun painted everything golden, Ethan and Sophia made a special promise. They would always try to be honest with each other, just like they were with the magical radio. Whiskers curled up beside the still glowing radio, purring contentedly as the friends hugged.